Timor, East
Oh, that's
Timor.
not in the security.
East Timor, no, they don't.
What the Secretary of State has mentioned in his or in her interview, I'm afraid to say are not true and are baseless. Because in many paragraphs of the recent report, which was published a couple of days ago, you see that clearly the agency states that all the outstanding issues are resolved. Iran has been cooperating very well. Our information are clear about the current activities of Iran. And also Iran has been cooperating with the IAEA more seriously and more sincerely and beyond its obligation. So somebody should ask the Secretary of State where these questions come from. In Iran, yes, in the north and west or east of Iran, having a snow is something normal. Agency received allegations from some sources, delivered to the agency by the United States. And I'm afraid to say that according to my information, some of these allegations were produced or fabricated by a terrorist group which are listed as a terrorist group in the United States and somewhere else in Europe.
The world go and allegations.
You can see it all over the news. Even recently, they said, okay, we are going to produce another piece of information. So this is very normal. Don't you think that by taking the Iranian nuclear issue to the Security Council and ignore all the Iranian cooperation with the agency, and again asking to have a punitive measures at the Security Council, the big question is that, do we undermine the credibility of this agency that is supposed to monitor the nuclear activity of all the countries or not?
And the big work of trying to build institutions.
Definitely is not a matter of the military action by Iran to any country. But there are some other elements that give the Iran upper hand in the region, economically, politically, to defend its right. Yes.
Next year. Does your...
The most important issue, I believe, is to have a real picture, an impression about the Islamic Republic of Iran's power as well as constructive role in the region. I believe whoever understands that, they will think of having a better attitude vis-a-vis the great Iranian nation.